Welcome back, you guys, to Chasing the Monster. I'm Luis Gomez, and today I'm here with Griffin. Griffin, how you doing, bro?
I'm sad after this trade. I'm not gonna lie, Lewis. I am pretty sad about this. I am a huge fan of Jhostynxon Garcia. I had the opportunity to be an intern for the Portland Sea Dogs, and I got the opportunity on Mother's Day to take pictures of him and Blaze Jordan. And I got some with him, got to speak with Garcia for a second. So it hits me hard, and it's gonna hit me a lot harder than other fans because I saw him develop in Portland. So it hurts, Lewis. I won't lie, just a little bit.
Okay. Um, I'm not hurt at all. I knew he was gonna be stuck, like in AAA. Like he wasn't gonna have a starting role. So I knew at some point he was gonna be a key, like a piece to to he was gonna get traded. I kind of like imagined that, and it did happen. But I was at his debut when they called him up at Yankee Stadium. I saw him play. I mean, he didn't have a good debut, but yeah, um, I was there and it was all right. But you have deeper connections with him.
Yeah, and I want to show the pictures really quick for everyone. So I want to give a quick showing of them. Here's one I got of him at Hadlock Field. Here's another one. So sick, and then got the back of the jersey right there. And then again, like I said, Blaze Jordan. I got a picture of him too. Blaze left, so maybe I'm like the sign of this, Lewis. But I don't know. It was a lot of fun being able to see him in the ballpark and see him develop. But Lewis, I think you need to break this trade for us. So I'm gonna pull it up, and Lewis, I think you gotta give it to us because this is what happened.
Yeah, I mean, you already know the Red Sox received Johan Oviedo and Tyler Samagingo. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but yeah. But then the Red Sox are also receiving a catcher, Adonis Guzman. But I mean, so we got two pitchers and one catcher. So, and and going to the Pirates, Johnson. I mean, can you say the pastor's name real
Yeah,
quick?
Jhostynxon Garcia.
And also right-handed pitcher Jesus Travieso. So yeah, I mean, the password is the one that at some point in AAA he went off. He went off this year in AAA. He couldn't stop like hitting home runs in AAA, and you know, he, I think his value definitely went up because he was really in a hot stretch. But I'm not gonna lie with you, I never thought he was gonna be that good, to be honest. Because in AAA, when he was with you around that time, um,
Double A.
I mean, yeah, in Double A, my bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He wasn't like I don't know. He wasn't like killing the league. He wasn't like the best player in the team at that time. He wasn't performing like it. Like, you know what I mean? When he went to AAA, he started going off, but he didn't go off in Double A. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm so used to like, like Roman Anthony. He's fucking good. So he's definitely gonna he went to AAA, Double A, and he literally rocks it. You get what I mean? Goes to AAA, there's no problem. But I just don't get like the Double A is supposed to be easier, and how like in AAA it's supposed to be harder, and you're playing better. So I just thought like it was like a fluke, like maybe he got hot at the right moment and he was seeing the ball different or something like that, more comfortable in AAA or something like that. But I mean, it's the best time. Like it was the best time for him to get hot because his value definitely went up.
Well, Lewis, I have to say, I think for me, when I saw him play, he came in, started the season off cold, like you mentioned, but then he started turning up. He started seeing the ball differently and hitting a lot of home runs. And he became into a player where I think this is going to be a secret guy who you eventually, like, he just is built like good talent. He's built like a guy who can really slug the ball. He's built like a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's built like those big, stocky guys. He's tall. He has a lot of power, and I think that's what you need in the MLB, especially when you're a huge hitter like Jhostynxon Garcia. And he gives off Ortiz vibes. I mean, guys who are big like that, they have a lot of power, so they can hit the ball a long way. So I do see a lot of potential in him, Lewis, and I really hope this was the right move for the Red Sox. I do believe it was the right move for the Red Sox because I trust what they're doing there, but it definitely is one where I'm still scratching my head, and it's just because I had a connection with him. But I think he, like, for Pittsburgh fans, this is going to be a guy who's going to go out there, give him a year or two to develop. But I think he's going to be out there, and I think he has all-star potential for sure.
No, yeah, definitely. Is he really that tall?
Yeah, he's big. Let me look up while you're talking. I'm going to look up
How
how tall
tall
he
are
is.
you?
I'm 6'3", but let's see how tall he is.
Is he like the same height when you were like almost next to him every day when he was in double A? So how was that? Were you like taller than him, or were y'all the same height? What will you say?
Let's see how tall he is. Venezuelan. Hold on. It is not coming up. Let's see. He was. I was clearly taller than him, but he was still a big guy. Like, he's 6 foot, 163. Like, but he's wide. Like, he's husky. He's
163 pounds.
He's built though, Lewis. So hold on, I'm gonna show you this picture. Look, you could tell this is a guy who can slug the ball. He's big. He's a big guy. And in the MLB, that's a type of person who's
How
gonna
old is he?
slug the ball. What?
How old is he?
How old is he? He
He
is.
looks skinny.
He's 22. No, if you saw him play, he's not a skinny guy. He's a guy that's definitely capable of slugging the ball. He's built. He's built player. He's good. He's good. I like him in Pittsburgh. I really think they're going to enjoy him too. And I think he has all-star potential. But what are your thoughts on the package that we're receiving? Do you think that will be good for us, or what are your thoughts?
I mean, yeah. About, just to move on, the last part of Jhostynxon Garcia, the password. The last thing about him, yeah, I do see like he's gonna have like the all-star potential, like power and stuff like that. But you also gotta give him time because he's gonna be a rookie. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right now we're in a point of view that we want to win. We want to win the the division. So at this point of view, we cannot just be like using prospects. You know what I mean? We need veterans players, and because at the end of the day, the passer doesn't have like a role with the Red Sox right now. He doesn't. So the Pirates, I feel like it's good for him. Like he's definitely gonna have the chance to become like a starter in spring training. You get what I mean? He's gonna have the chance for that. So that's definitely going to be like
Best move for him. Best move for him.
Yeah, for him, yeah. I was hoping maybe we would have added my cousin that he's in the Pirates.
Oh, who's your cousin?
Andy Rodriguez. He's a catcher, switch hitter.
Are we gonna get him on the podcast sometime?
It depends. I mean, I'm gonna go see him soon in DR. So if he's available, he's always like training and stuff. You see him training and stuff. So if he's available one day, maybe we could. But it's just like it's weird because he's a Pirate. He literally sent me a Pirate hat today.
Wow.
Signed, and I'm like, get that out of here. I don't want that. But like when he plays in Fenway, like against the Red Sox and stuff, like he tells me to go and stuff. But I feel like I would have loved that move to add him in that thing. But yeah, in that trade. But the trade, the people that we got, I feel like it's the right move. Like for Johan, that's the major league ready piece. That's the piece that we're going to use right now for the roster and for the whole season. So he has potential, man. He's nasty. He has a lot of potential, and I feel like it's such the right move. I know we have a lot of pitching depth, but at the end of the day, you remember damn well that our pitch. You saw all those injuries that happened to us in 2025. You clearly saw who pitched Game 3 of the wild card series against the Yankees. It was a rookie. You see what I mean? It
Yeah,
was
so,
early.
but that's why I think Garcia could have really developed into a star for the Red Sox and even maybe playing a different position. That's why I've been very high on him.
No, yeah. I think you told me you sent me pictures one time of him practicing at first.
Yeah. Well, that was with Worcester, so I didn't take those ones.
But yeah, but I'm pretty sure you told me about that. But I mean, yeah, but like the Red Sox right now, they apparently want to win. You get me? If you want to win, the right move is like not, the passer is not the move right now. He's not the piece that was going to help you win the division. He's not, because he's a rookie, and he's going to go through things. Like, not everyone is like Roman Anthony. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Prospects, they suffer. But Roman Anthony is different, man. Not everyone is going to be like that. You get what I mean? So at this point, it was the right move. We needed pitching. Johan has a lot of potential. He really does, man. And I feel like Bailey could literally fix him, makes him even better. And I also I also saw that he's really close friends. Johan is really close friends with Chapman. They're really close and they train together. Because, Chapman played for the Pirates 1 year ago. You remember? Yeah. Like in 2024, he pitched for the Pirates. And, they're both Cubans, so there's some relationship there. And, he's coming to a different environment that's trying to win the division. And it's definitely a different point of view here than the Pirates. You get me? Just pitching, because you're just pitching for literally just for 106 to play 162. Meanwhile, we're trying to go to October and win it all. So we definitely need that.
Yeah, and do you have any stats from him from last year?
Yes, I do. I was just checking him out. So his stats, he only pitched 9. He only pitched. He only pitched like 9 games. Yeah,
Was that due to injury or was he called up early?
He came back from Tommy John surgery.
And do you know how old he is by any chance?
27 years old.
27. All right. So I wonder what his career stats look like. Because
the last time he pitched 30, his last full season was in 23, and he had a 4.31 ERA. He also had.
So his best season was last year, where he was 2-1, had a 3.57 ERA, 9 games played. 2023 had played 32 games, had 9 wins, 14 losses, 4.31 ERA. And then in 2022, 14 games, 2-1 again, 3.20 ERA. Then Pittsburgh again in 7 games was 2-2 and had a 3.23 ERA. So he's not terrible. I think, him coming here with Andrew Bailey, I think they could really fix him and make him a good product to put out there. However, I just think the password, he has a higher ceiling than him. I feel like this was a good move for now, but you're going to look at the future of it and you're going to be banging your head against the wall because I do, and I might be wrong. We might come to this and I might be like, all right, good move to move the password. Like this guy had a better ceiling, but I don't see that happening. I see the password being a good player for the Pittsburgh Pirates now. I was going to say the Red Sox, but I think this is a guy who really, it sucks to see him go because I think this is a guy who has all-star potential, has MLB pop. He definitely does. So it sucks to see him go, but I think, again, like you mentioned, Lewis, this is going to help us now because the outfield is too deep. Is stacked. There would be nowhere for him to play. And, maybe you could have put him to first, but he's an outfielder. He's an outfielder. So we
need someone more responsible at first, more
I think,
Like,
if it wasn't the
apparently,
outfield, and if it wasn't the outfield that we have, this is a guy where, oh my gosh, we have an all-star potential player, a top 85 prospect, like we mentioned. And I think for the Red Sox was a top 5 prospect, but now, he's moving elsewhere and he's gonna be an all-star. I think now, like he's 22, I think he will be
you see it.
all-star.
I mean, you
I
got to see it. You got to see him all the time. So you definitely saw something in him that you were like, yeah, I see some all-star in him.
I saw some good talent from him. So Pittsburgh is getting, I think, the better return because I think this guy is going to be a guy who in the future is like, wow, this is a good move. And I wish we, could have. I think this is a player you could have added in a move for Joe Ryan. I think this is a player who, would have really pushed the nail on that. So that's why I'm like, oh, is this the best return that we're getting? But at the end of the day, it's going to be a while before the password can really become into the player that the Red Sox want him to be. And they're ready to win now, like you mentioned, but I do see for the future the password being a great player.
Yeah, I mean, Yo Ryan, of course. Yo Ryan's he's a goat, but he's nasty. He's a stud, but I mean, we tried with the Twins. I mean, it looks like they don't want to, man. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
When when things are in that point of view, that's when just forget about Yo Ryan and let's focus on getting better in a different way. A lot of people are there's a lot of rumors. A lot of people are saying that the Red Sox are preparing themselves to do something crazy.
All right, so we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for that, Lewis.
That's a lot. Like a lot of people are saying, "Ooh, I have a feeling that there is something crazy. The Red Sox are going to pull a move that's going to go really crazy. Hopefully, it is." But a lot of people are saying that, and it's people that they're kind of always like in top of things that they know they got their connections and stuff. So let's see, man. But hopefully, but I like this trade. If you go to Baseball Savant and search up like Johan, he's lit almost all his stats are red for this year. That's a
Yeah.
good sign, man. With Andrew Bailey, I feel like he could get even better.
Yeah, I totally see. I see him have a lot of potential in the future, but again, I'm big on Jhostynxon Garcia, the password as people like to call him.
Yeah. At least I could say I saw him on his debut. He struck out like 3 times, I think. But yeah, it's okay. It was against Max Fried.
Yeah, that's fair.
He got the pass.
You're gonna have some trouble against Max Fried for sure.
Yeah. Especially when it's your first time ever. Good luck with that. First time ever. Here comes Max Fried. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it's the best move for him. But like, look, we're trying to get rid of Durant or Abreu. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean, you can't carry everyone. So I'm pretty sure. I think it's gonna be Durant because I feel like Abreu has he's younger. He
yeah.
has more years in control. And he has pop. He has amazing pop, man. He has a lot of pop, and he's a better defender. So I feel like it's gonna be Durant, and so let's see. But we definitely gonna get rid of an outfielder pretty soon.
Oh, we already got rid of one. I feel like there's on the move for more too. More.
And also, I think about this. We have Christian Campbell, and I saw Alex Cora talk about him, and they're gonna put him. They're gonna literally keep him in one position.
Yeah.
He's gonna be an outfielder, center field. So there
So
goes that too. That's like okay,
they're putting
it makes sense.
him. So yeah.
You prefer to trade the password than Campbell. At least I prefer.
Not for me. I'm big on the password. I have to say I'm big on the password, but I'm biased. I'm biased, Lewis. I have to admit I'm
He
biased.
definitely. I bet you that he's definitely. If you use test to him a DM, he's definitely gonna remember you. He will see that face. Like I remember that guy. right?
Yeah, he liked my pictures too. Go check it out, Griffin Photos, where I've been getting some Maine Celtics pictures too. But I got some of him too when I was an intern for the Sea Dogs. Going back this year too, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But
You definitely saw this dude. You saw Payne Toley.
oh yeah, I saw totally. I saw one of his starts when we were the main candle pins that night, and
You
I
also
saw
saw early.
early. I saw early all the time.
Who was the biggest like prospect that you were like, oh, I like this. I like this one.
I'm gonna say the password.
Not the password. Forget about him.
I'll say I really liked early. Early was really good when he played, but Tolley was just phenomenal. When I saw Peyton Tolley play, I mean, he was just shut down every time. Like he was lights out. But I liked what Tolley had. I meant early had, but I think Tolley was more dominant in Double A.
I see. What about position players? You saw flying from
I like Mikey Romero.
Earl, Mikey. I mean, yeah, he's in AAA. He ended the season in AAA.
He's in AAA. I really liked Romero. He was great.
Who else? Because you're literally a scout down there.
I like Miguel Bless too.
Miguel, you like it? Oh yeah, they called him too.
He's good. He didn't really do well when I was watching, but Franklin Aries.
Do you see like their BPs, like having BP? Do you see them?
Yeah. We would clean off chairs while they were doing it. I never really got sit down. I did sit down and watch the password though, and he was hitting bombs. So that's another one. The password, he was good. Well, we'll have some time this off season where I'll give you guys a scout of the upcoming talent for sure.
You saw Franklin Arias as well.
Yeah. He got called up right towards the end of the season, though, so we didn't see much of him.
He has potential.
I think so. I would say so. Yeah, I saw his first home run.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well, I mean that's pretty cool, man.
In Double A at least, his first Double A home run.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool. You get to see all that, man. I don't live near I live in New Jersey. I literally live 20 minutes away from Times Square. I live in the city, so I live right now.
We're getting Lewis up for a Sea Dog game soon.
Right now, I live. Right now, Yankee Stadium is 25 minutes away from me.
Well, Lewis, we don't want to give a whole address leak, but we're getting you up for a Sea Dogs game. David and I said we're getting you up for a Sea Dogs.
I mean, they're invited if they want to. We'll give them some tea.
You're coming up for a Sea Dogs game. I'm telling you, we're making.
I'm probably not gonna drive. My only drives is to Boston. Those are the only drives.
We'll have him fly up to Maine, and he'll come stay with me for a couple of nights and come watch some Sea Dog games. Maybe we'll get you out for the week, and you can stay with me for a week.
Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe we could we could watch some Sea Dogs games, and then, maybe in the weekend you're off, and we could go to, from Portland to Boston and watch some Red Sox game, maybe.
It'll work. But yeah, I mean, again, though, Lewis,
we're on board. David.
I have to. We'll have David with us too. David's with us, but
but to end this, what would you rate this trade? And I know you love the password.
I would say Pirates win the trade. Yes, because the password, I think long term is going to be better. However, I do like this now for the Red Sox. But I think the Pirates won the trade.
Okay, I see. I feel like for the future, the Pirates. For now, the Red Sox.
Yeah.
So I have faith in my team, and I feel like we did the best move. I feel like we're going to win this trade. Well, I mean, hopefully we do, but for now, we're going to win it. You got me? But I feel like Johan is going to, he has to definitely go with Andrew Bailey, talk about spins and how to grab the balls and stuff like that. Like sinkers and stuff like that. So I feel like he could get even nastier with us because we're, we have one of the best pitching coaches and one of the best coaching staffs. You know what I mean? We're
Yeah.
one of the best ones in the whole league. So, I mean, if Craig Breslow did this trade, he definitely saw something. And I'm pretty sure, like, Craig Breslow is just not by himself, like, oh, let me just get this guy. I feel like they definitely discuss stuff. Like, if it's about pitching, ooh, Craig, I mean, Andrew, come check this guy out. Do you think what do you
Yeah.
think about this guy and
There were
stuff?
so many factors into it.
Yeah, so it's definitely like, oh yeah, this guy could get even better, and they see the future. They see like a future in him, and that he could be even better. So that's we do things smart over it in Boston. So especially with Craig, Craig is a when he does he has been doing. We know we talk a lot of trash about him last trade deadline and the trade deadline the season, but he got Crochet, he got Justin Wilson. Like he got Chapman. You see what I mean? Crochet, Chapman, all stars.
You said.
And
And Brian Bregman, who was an all-star too, but
Wilson
got
also had an
again,
amazing
got
year.
back again.
Wilson had an amazing year. Justin Wilson had an amazing year as well. So you see what I mean? So you gotta trust the process, and you already know, man. Go Sox. But I like this trade. I really do. But yeah, that's it for the night. Griffin, you got anything else to say?
This is all I gotta say. All I'm putting up. Thank you to the password. Thank you, Jhostynxon Garcia. That's all I got.
It was fun. It was fun until it lasted.
It was. It was.
Yeah, but all right, guys. You remember to subscribe, leave your comments down below, and see you next time. I'm Luis Gomez. I'm with Griffin Archer. Peace.